Hello, this is Steph Houghton, the Irritated American, and what I'm irritated about today is an article in the Washington Post titled, "Parents Claim They Have the Right to Shape Their Kids' School Curriculum. They Don't," by Jack Schneider and Jennifer Berkshire. And the thing that irritates me about this is not so much the fact that they think something that I think is horrifying, but the fact that they're being totally disingenuous in their article. The fact of the matter is that the fact is that parents do have a right to determine their children's curriculum, as was decided by the Supreme Court in Pierce versus Society of Sisters 100 years ago, when the state of Oregon tried to make all children attend public schools. And the thing that irritates me is not so much that they don't know this, though they claim to be sort of experts in the history of American education. The problem is that they clearly have read the Supreme Court opinion in Pierce versus Society of Sisters, because they quoted parts of it in their article. But what they don't quote is the opening words of the syllabus. That is the summary of the court's opinion, which reads, and I quote, "The fundamental theory of liberty upon which all governments of this union rest excludes any general power of the state to standardize its children by forcing them to accept instruction from public teachers only." And it continues, "The Oregon Compulsory Education Act, which, with certain exceptions, requires every parent, guardian, or other person having control of a child between the ages of 8 and 16 years to send them to public schools in the district where he resides for the period during which the school is held for the current year, is unreasonable interference with the liberty of the parents and guardians to direct the upbringing of the children, and in that respect violates the 14th Amendment." So, they can't even claim, since they mention other parts of the opinion, they can't claim that they don't know what the Supreme Court ruled in Pierce versus Society of Sisters. Either they're being disingenuous, or they, didn't read the whole opinion, and I guess maybe, but I mean, how do you miss the opening words of the summary of the opinion and then quote from other parts of it? It's not believable. And the thing that also irritates me is the fact that clearly the reason that they wrote this article is that they're upset that parents are complaining about, racial discrimination against Asian students in the name of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and of the teaching of racial essentialism in the name of critical race theory. And yes, critical race theory is racially essentialist. Just because you say something is socially constructed, that does not mean, the people who say, oh, race is socially constructed, also think everything is socially constructed. For them, that's like saying it's as real as it can possibly be. So if you teach race essentialism, while saying, oh, that means I'm not racist because I think it's, socially constructed, that's preposterous. Anyway, this article is appalling, and the Washington Post should be ashamed for having written it, for having published it. Anyway, that's what irritated me today. Thanks for your time. I hope maybe I informed you about some things. Have a nice day. God bless y'all. Bye.